Hey guys, welcome to my plus size. No, it's not plus size. I'm sorry. Welcome to Lovely J podcast. I don't know why it's just been on my mind to say that. I miss saying it, y'all. Y'all know that was my heart saying my plus size grandma. But come on in here. I've got something to talk about today, and I just want to say that I forgive all that was involved, but I can't let it go. I forgive, but I can't let it go because it would be wrong for me to sit and know that this happened and not say or do anything about it. So y'all know for a long time I've been talking about this bathroom thing and how, I needed help getting my bathroom fixed. Because y'all know it's no secret that I do have some disabilities, okay? No secret about that. I've always been open about it and have always spoke of certain disabilities that I have. And this here goes all the way back. We're going to try to follow a timeline. It goes all the way back to 2020, y'all. I say vocational rehab did me wrong. So sometimes vocational rehab services is to keep a person from having to go to a nursing home that is able to, it's like we can care for ourselves, but it's just we need modifications done to our home so that we can get around better and be safe and, that we don't have to go and take up state space in a nursing home. That's what vocational rehab does. It makes us more efficient and it keeps us active in life out here. Well, in 2020, I did apply for some help. And the help was supposed to be to add some rails to my walls for when I walk, because I started going through some things with my health. And at this time, it got where my health had declined. Now, those of you who don't know, I have a lung disease and I have kidney disease. So my health started declining in 2020. And at the same time, y'all know I'm out here trying to work out, just trying to prolong life and, do everything I can to get myself straight. And it got to a place where I was able to work out and things, but I didn't have adequate needs met in my home to keep me safe from falling on the inside here. So I needed a bathroom, and I let the people know I needed a modified bathroom, and y'all know that's okay to ask for what you need, right? I did. I asked them, can y'all help me? Because I heard for a long time, I didn't know that these services was out here for people who are disabled. And so I asked for some help with these services, and they came out, they evaluated, they assessed and did all that stuff. And they said, okay, we can help you. Now, this is what we can do. So I didn't let these people into my home. And then mind you, that pandemic pops up. And so when the pandemic pops up, it's like, everything I needed got put on hold. Everything. So let me just try to give a timeline of where I'm at. Let me go back here and go back to 2020 and see. Okay, give me a second here. Okay, that's 2021. Okay, so I'm going to start it off at this. This is the emails that we had going back and forth, me and the caseworker or the counselor. This is what we had going back and forth amongst ourselves. So a guy came out here, let's see, July. Okay, so in July, I was told I had to submit certain income. I had to put my income in there. Y'all, give me a second. I'm going to have to play a song and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, sorry about that.
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, Lord have mercy. Y'all put them hands together. Help us sing a
I
little
am
bit.
so back. All right, it's okay, right? I came back. Okay, so let's get together on this timeline of emails. So the guy does come out. He sits and he talks with me. At this time when this guy comes, I am going through a major depression. I'm talking, y'all, for the last 6 months, I did nothing but lay in bed for 6 months. And I think it was 6 months, or was it? No, it wasn't 6 months. My bad. It felt like 6 months. But from February of 20... Wait a minute. It may have been. Yeah, it may have been. Because I was down in February 2019 on up until around... Okay, let's not do no timeline on that. That's just too much. Okay, going too much for me. Too much. Okay, anyway, let's skip the 2020. The guy comes out and he does the assessment on me. And he says, okay, Miss Boughton, we can help you with your bathroom modifications to make it safe where you can stay in your home. And we can help with a few other things. We can also help with a deck so that we can get you a deck built so that you can walk better and, not have to worry about falling. And if it needs to be modified to a ramp, we can do all that. Y'all, I feel like I'm kind of like bouncing here. If y'all will, excuse me. But okay, I'm just going to do the podcast. I'm trying to navigate back and forth between texting and that ain't working for me. So I'm just going to have to pick one. Okay, so here's my pick one. They said they could do a deck. Because y'all, I got some leg issues going on. And I had it going on really bad back then with my back. And they said we can give you a lift chair, and we can, modify the bathroom. So that's 3 things right there that they're supposed to be doing for me. Now, I was put on hold because of that pandemic. That pandemic came and put everything on hold, and that was understandable for me. I had no problem with that. But during this time, I received this text message that says, this is July 2020. It says, afternoon, Jamie. We did receive the tax verification. Thank you for providing the information. Once we send this information off and receive approval for additional funding for your modifications, we will proceed with the case. I will keep you updated. Sincerely, your rehabilitation counselor. That was July. Then in August 2020, they said, hey, Jamie, we did receive the information you sent. My apologies for the late response. We have sent the information for approval of additional funding to assist you with modifications. I will keep you updated as the case proceeds. Okay, so I don't got no problem with that, right? That was August. Let's go to... Let's see. Now, I think I'm missing some dates here. I gotta look for it, y'all. So if that was August, then let's see what else. Oh, okay. Go to September the 8th, 2021. And they say, good morning, Mrs. Boughton. And he puts a Mrs. as if I'm married. Come on, dude, for real. Hope that all is well. Want to give you an update on your case. We have received approval from the state to proceed with modifications to your bathroom. However, we need a letter from you stating that you live on such and such street in Candor. For some reason, the state has these addresses mixed up. Y'all, hold up. For some reason, everything is popping off while I'm trying to do this. I have got to cut this off. Because if I don't, y'all going to be mad at me. That thing can get loud sometimes. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so it says, for some reason, the state has these addresses mixed up and need confirmation of your residence to approve additional state funding for your bathroom modification. If the actual address is blank blank, please confirm. I confirmed that was not my address, and I don't know how they got that address, and I don't know how the state can mix up addresses when it's not my address. I never gave that address. All right, September, that is. October. In between this, y'all, are other emails, but I'm reading y'all the ones that's pertaining to this right here. There is an approval notice. Let me find that approval. Y'all give me a little time here. Okay, August 19th. How did I skip this? I'm so sorry, y'all. Back up from September. August the 19th, I was told, afternoon, Jamie. Hope all is well with you. I wanted to give you an update on your case. I tried to call you on your cell and left a voice message. Your case is currently being reviewed by our policy office because it is over the state required amount for modifications to a mobile home. The estimated cost of the project is $13,500, and the price limit for modifications to a mobile home is $8,500. A question that arose while reviewing the case was what your current weight is. If you could let me know this information as soon as possible. So they wanted to know what my weight was. I submitted the information that the doctor had gave me and that all my records that had my weight on it. And they took my weight. And y'all know already that we don't like giving out our weights and stuff. But anyways, I did it anyhow. I complied with what they asked me to do. Anything they asked me to do, I did it. And I did it the way they told me to do it in a timely fashion. Within that time frame they gave me. Now, let's skip from August. We already had read September. Or was it August 19th? They got the additional information so I could get approved. Here we go. September 8th. Good morning, Mrs. Bowden. Okay, not that one. Let's go. Y'all give me a little time. Oh, okay. That approval notice was... The approval notice was for September 8, 2021. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. But that's what it was. The email that had the addresses mixed up on it also was the approval notice. Let me read that again. Good morning, Mrs. Bowden. This is September 8, 2021. Hope that all is well. Wanted to give you an update on your case. We have received approval from the state to proceed with the modifications to your bathroom. However, we need a letter from you just stating your address. Y'all hear that? I was approved for bathroom modification. I was approved for it. No question about it. But they decide. Somebody somewhere along the line between then and there got greedy. They got greedy. And you know, what did they say? They said the estimated cost was to do this modification was $13,500. That's what they projected the cost to fix a small bathroom. Now, it's not big. It's not big, but they was going to knock out a wall to make it, where they were going to take my closet. They were going to let knock out my closet area to make the bathroom bigger. Okay? And they was going to add in a bathroom. They were going to add a walk-in shower. And they were going to fix the hole in the floor. Now, having still all that I just said they were going to do, the price of that was $13,000. That's what they projected. And the man, as he's writing this stuff out, he's right there on Lowe's, getting it price for price with Lowe's. And then he says, well, the state says they'll pay $8,500, being that it's a mobile home. And that didn't include the deck, because it's a new year. It's a new year, so that started back over the amount of money for a mobile home. All right. Follow me now. Somewhere in there, we get on down to good old, sweet old October 20th, 2021. Around this time, I'm getting sick, and I'm getting real sick. And it's getting to the place where I can't even hardly walk. I can't lift my leg. This is around the same time that I go into therapy, rehabilitation therapy, because it got bad. Like, I was sick. I didn't complain, though. I just did what I had to do to try to get well. Here we go, October 20, 2021. Good morning, Mrs. Bowden. Hope you are well. I want to give you an update on your case. I left a voicemail on your phone. Based on review of your case by the state, unfortunately, we will not be able to move forward with the modifications to your bathroom. The reason being because they found that the home is unsafe for you. And the cost of the work that would need to be done, $28,500, is beyond their ability to cover. Here is a list of resources that may be able to assist with the repairs. Let's back up. $28,000. What do you get $28,000 out of $13,000? Because, see, when the man did the adding, he also included the bids that it would cost, for somebody to come out here and do these repairs. That's what the $13,500 was for. The bid of somebody coming out here to do the repairs and the cost of the supplies. So it's supply and labor in the $13,500. And all of a sudden, somebody goes in and says that it's going to cost $28,000. And my limit is only $8,500, really. But the state will give additional resources if you do have obesity-related, complications and you need to modify and get bigger equipment. They will come in and give extra money on that. My thing is, I was denied the opportunity after I was approved. Something happened between then and there, and I got denied. So I had to go all this time waiting to get my bathroom done. I had to go all this time, and when I tell y'all, it's sickening how people would do you. But that go to show you that everybody in office, I don't care if you is a social worker, everybody that's a social worker ain't for social justice. They're not. They're there to get paid. They're there to be ordered around, told what to do to get their incentives. And they don't care what happens to everybody else. That setback hit me hard mentally. But I refused to give up. Now, it hit me mentally, and I had to go to my corners. And I had to cry. I had to pray. And then I had to get up by faith and just say, you know what? It's all right. We back at this drawing board. We back at it. But let's not give up. I had to speak and encourage myself not to give up. So I continue writing this stuff down on my vision board, which I got to do mine for this year. Continue with my vision board. Continue with my prayers and my fasting. And today, last week, I started doing an order to buy the supplies to fix my bathroom. I went by what he had. Because, see, whenever they do this work, they have to show you everything that they have on paper. And so I had paperwork stating what all it was that needed to be done, how much it would cost. He had to come in and measure everything, the measurements, all of that. I had his paperwork. And you know how much that stuff came up to that I needed? Because really, I didn't need my bathroom to get bigger. I mean, I did. But if it was going to overcost and cause me not to be able to have a bathroom, period, I would have rather just had the bathroom. And for them to say my home was unsafe, it depends on how you look at it. That's what I had to say on that. Because like I told them, I said I cannot use the bathroom. I didn't go in the bathroom. I didn't even take a bath in the bathroom because it's a hole in the floor. And I had told them that. They saw the hole and they said, we can fix this. We can do this. And then they turn around and tell me my home not safe. But they the ones told me that they could fix the hole. See, my hallway is not bad. My hallway wasn't bad. My hallway, you can walk down it. But right there, going into my bathroom, whenever you get into the bathroom, and it's a small bathroom, y'all, how is they charging $28,000 for a small bathroom? I mean, it's small. It's just a regular size mobile home bathroom. It's not no deluxe bathroom. It's just a regular mobile home. It's with a standard bathtub. I really did want the walk-in shower and did need it. I did because because some days, you know, if I give out a breath and I can't stand to take a shower because I have lung disease, I would like to be able to put the chair there and still be able to take my bath without giving out a breath. But somebody in that office did dirty. Somebody went in greedy. And they put in $28,000 knowing doggone well that project was projected to cost $13,000. They went in for an extra $15,000. And because of that, I was denied. I was denied help, and to cover their butts up, they said my home was unsafe. I've been here 28 years, and I have not ever done anything to the bathroom floors. Nothing. So it was normal wear and tear, guys. Normal wear and tear. I just didn't have the money to fix it. And that just lets you know that you got to be careful who you give your business to. Because I done gave these people all my information. And yes, I'm currently sitting in my lift chair. Has my lift chair been a benefit to me? Yes. Man, I can't tell you what a benefit it's been to me to have the deck and the lift chair. The deck, the steps are where I can take small strides and I can get in and out my home. And at any moment, if it needs to be converted into a ramp, it can be. So I am extremely thankful and grateful for what they did. And even with that, I got hurt because one of the workers or both of the workers, they did not put the canopy upright, the overhead thing that stops the water from getting on you. They didn't even screw that in. And so when we had a rough wind, and when that wind blew, it blew that thing off and over top of that door right into my legs as I was trying to get out the house and get into my car. I had a cut in the back of my leg. That thing, it hurted for a while. The mark may still be there. I don't know. Did I take a picture of that? I may have. I don't know. I know I took a picture and a video of what the thing was doing that they put up. But for them to go in and treat me like that. But that's why I was telling y'all, when I know this don't only happen to me, but it's happened to others. When they think you poor, black, and dumb, they will do you any kind of way. They will tell you, they will play with your emotions like that. You know how psychological destroying that could have been for me or an elderly who thought they had help coming in? You told me I was approved. You already had the budget was laid out. The budget was done. The budget was $13,500. That's how much it was. That was with labor. That was with the labor. And by the time that man finished adding that stuff, and one thing he was saying, he kept saying, oh, we got to put nothing but the best. And now I see why he was saying that. Because if you can make the bill bigger, then come back and buy cheap stuff to come in here. But you keep the remaining balance. Of course you would say that. So I think that needed to be investigated to see who is doing what, because something clearly went wrong and it wasn't on my end. And then for them to defame me like that, saying that my home was unsafe when they knew from the start that my bathroom was not safe for me to go in. I tell you guys that all the time. I've been saying this for 4 years. I have really been trying to save and get this bathroom done. But every time I tried, just like last month, you see, I had to buy a refrigerator so I could take my medicine. Every time something kept coming up and I couldn't get the money I would have to put it on something else. So first of all, that's why I went and asked for help, because I needed the extra help. It wasn't that I was just trying to have a good looking home. I really need the help. It's people like me out here that really need the help, but it's people like them that's in these offices and these social services and call themselves workers. Yeah, workers of iniquity. That's what they are. They come in and find out all this information about our lives and then come throw it back in our face. Oh, I'm sorry, we can't approve you because your home just ain't safe. My home been here 28 years. I've been in this home since I was doggone like 17, 18 years old. And I never did any big maintenance on it. So for this to happen to my home, it's time. Some of it is, and some of it is, it's, y'all know what I be saying. But today, Lowe's dropped off. I'm about to cry. Yeah, it take a big swallow. Today, Lowe's dropped off the supplies that I need to get my bathroom fixed. And it was not $28,000. Even with the labor, what needed to be done in that bathroom should not have came up no $28,000. The supplies I needed came up to $600 and some. Of course, though, this is not replacing the tub or it's not building the walk-in shower or anything. It's just doing what it needed to be done in the first place. Instead of trying to be greedy, what needed to be done was the floor be fixed and the commode be upgraded so that I could fit it right. And that's what I'm going to have done. All that other stuff was stuff that man got carried away with that. It wasn't my idea. I was just thankful that to be getting measurements. Who am I kidding? I was just thankful for that. And when it was like, yes, this is coming, it's coming along. But then he came and he was like, well, we can modify this. We can knock this out. I mean, he went through my rooms talking about everything that could be done. And by the time this man was done, he was up to $13,000. I was like, Lord have mercy. I don't know. Discernment wouldn't let me believe him, no way. It just wouldn't let me believe him because I felt like they were already playing games. So I knew they was not going to do anything. When they said I was approved at the same time, they said my addresses were wrong. I had only one address. My application has one address. Where did they get that other address from when it had nothing to do with me? And even though that other address is my relative's address, it was my brother's address at the time. Why would they be putting his stuff on mine? You see what I'm saying? It's no way to mix it up because the addresses sound nothing alike. They don't sound nothing alike. And yet, they're there. So, I'm happy this morning. I just wanted to get that out. I'm happy and I am fitting to start. Where is my water? Now, another thing that's going to be going down is I'm going to get I'm looking at it, 24-inch vanity with top, marble top. What is this? Marble top sink bassinet cabinet. And I'm going to get a new toilet that is tall. It's tall. Let me tell you something. If you got bad knees, you need to get you a tall toilet because these have been a lifesaver for me over the years. I've been using the tall toilets for almost 15 years now. Instead of the regular size toilet standard size toilet that comes in a mobile home, I've had a tall toilet ever since I've been in this home. Because my knees just couldn't take it. That bending down, getting up. And this toilet here, I can sit up on it and I'm so high up that I don't have to do all that bending. Y'all, I have not used the toilet in a working toilet. And I don't know when. Only time is like if I get to go out to the store or something, I'll use it. But here I have been making do on these temporary potties. Went from a bucket to a potty. I try to get my doctor. I'm still waiting on my doctor to confirm what he gonna do. And if I don't need what he has, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to see. Because it's just a matter of this, y'all. I know we got a lot of people that are disabled. And I know things we can't get right then and there. And my argument isn't that. My argument is, why did you price that stuff so high? And it didn't do me any good. Because I got told. Let's talk about something. They priced it so high till I got disapproved. I was already approved, but when they went in asking for all this extra money, it just messed things up. But I'm glad. I'm not going to complain. I'm not fussing. I'm just saying this so that other people can be aware. If this fraud scam comes across you, and I do call it fraud and a scam because they overpriced, knowing that there was a chance I could be approved or a chance I could be disapproved. Then gonna talk about need your weight. Got my weight, and anyways, y'all, God is good. And we can't miss this moment. We can't miss this moment that I'm in right now. I smell Lowe's. I smell Lowe's, y'all, because like the plywood and stuff, they just dropped this stuff off like an hour ago. And my son-in-law and daughter, they came and put it on the inside here. And I've got everything here in my living room. And it smells like the beginning of Christmas. Everywhere I go. Yeah, it does. It smells good in that wood. And they're going to get to it soon. They will be getting to it soon. And then, maybe that could be my next goal, to get the walk-in shower and to get it extended a little bit bigger. But right now, that's all I needed, though. I just needed that floor fixed. Y'all finna make me some oatmeal. I just needed the floor fixed, and I needed a working toilet. That was it. He came in here and started doing all this other stuff. I mean, the intentions was good, but if it was going to be harmful to me, it would have been better off not to even add all that extra stuff in there. Because I couldn't be safe in that bathroom with no hole in the floor. That's why I didn't go in it. And I told them that up front. I was up front about it. I was up front about it. I let them know that there was a hole in the bathroom. That's why I stopped using it. And I let them know that I didn't have no running water. That's why I couldn't flush it whenever I was trying to use it. Either way it went. It was a bad situation, but it's past now. It's past because my water fixing to be fixed. And the bathroom is going to be fixed. And things like this can happen to anybody. I think this is why the elderly, much older than me, this is why they start going down fast. Let me see. Oh, never mind. They start going down fast when things start happening to their homes and they don't have the money to fix. See, when you working and you got these checks coming in all the time, or you can get overtime hours to make extra money to pay for whatever you need to get done, it's not the same as when you're on a fixed income and you have to wait till something comes along, or you have to pray for a break to come in there for you to get what you need. And that's why these other little programs are out here, like vocational rehab and other social services programs that help those that are less fortunate get through. I mean, that's not something that I planned, to be in a bathroom that was messed up. I didn't plan that, no. And I still got a ways to go. So I would say those of you that keep telling me go and apply for Section 8 and all that stuff, can y'all mind your business? Because why would I go apply for Section 8 when I have a home here that just needs to be fixed? That's what it is. It needs to be fixed. I don't need to run from my responsibilities. I need to take accountability for what I didn't do. And I'm not going to lie. When I became single, stuff stopped happening. Just like the grass. It stopped getting cut. I think I went 3 or 4 years before I even cut my grass after I became single. Oh, y'all, that might be another conversation. Should we start that as another conversation? Maybe later on. But it's just things happen. People get divorced and they don't look the same no more. Their home don't be the same. You can tell when a man been there and when he not there. You can tell when a person got money, when they don't got money. I had absolutely no desire to push myself when I became single. I didn't have no desire. I knew what needed to be done, and I kept running from my responsibilities. And this is the part where if you run from your responsibilities, sooner or later, it's going to catch up with you. And that's what happened. Okay, y'all, I'm going to start this in another conversation. I'll pre-record it and upload it later because I'm about to go off into another direction on that. And I just want to stick to the main focus, which was I think vocational rehab did me wrong. They came in here and overestimated the price of what it would cost to fix my small bathroom. And because of that, I didn't get any funding at all. I was denied funding because they added all this extra stuff in. You know what? I didn't have to have, I didn't have to have a walk-in shower or had the bathroom made bigger. Yes, it would have been a lot better on me if I could have that because I am a larger woman. But if push was shoving, I didn't want to push out my funding like that. And then for them to come back and just say, because the home is unsafe. Child, that was a bathroom with a hole in the floor. That's what it was. Yes, that made it unsafe. But it was normal wear and tear. The bathroom is old. It needed to be updated, upgraded, whatever you call it, modified. The flow needed to be fixed. And my bathroom is not the first that's ever had a hole in it. So, da-da-da-da-da. All right, y'all. Peace, love, and happiness. I got to get off of here and go find me something to eat. A sis hungry.